Morning, buddy. Morning, happy Saturday. The littles are still out with Nana, and then they're gonna get picked up by my parents and have a day with Grandma and Grandpa. And Addison and I are gonna be traveling to the city today to try a vegan restaurant down there that I have been so excited to try. And Addie's excited, and Addie has decided within the last probably 6 months on her own, after asking some tough questions and doing her own research on that industry, to go mostly plant-based. And so I really am excited to take her down to this restaurant and, you know, show her how amazing it can be to eat plant-based if that's what you choose to do, and how delicious the food can be, how you can still go out to these beautiful gourmet restaurants and still have a beautiful experience with food and not compromise your morals and your ethics. So that's what we're doing today. I just got back from my walk. I'm having a slow, beautiful, very quiet morning routine, and I'm gonna work out, and I'm gonna take a shower, put on a cute, cozy, comfy outfit for the long drive, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna go pick her up, gonna kiss the babies goodbye, and we're gonna be on the road to New York City. Good? This is what I got: bruschetta and avocado. Addie got some vegan mac and cheese. We got her entree. It is sushi. Okay, try that again.
It's the size of like chicken, the vegan chicken nuggets that we get.
Yeah, true. See what you like. And it looks way cuter than the stuff I make you at home. Yum. Good? Last but not least, I got this burger. Last thing we're ordering is this little pie. We are done ordering food. Oh my goodness. We successfully went to the restaurant for lunch. Addie, what did you think?
I'm full.
We
It
are
was delicious.
We're so full.
The pie was so good. Sorry,
Everything. Yeah, everything was 10 out of 10. So we're gonna walk around a little bit to let our digestion, you know, to let our digestion do its thing, and then we're gonna head home. Here it is, actually. We're about to pass it again. Cutest little spot ever. Caravan of Dreams, 10 out of 10. All right, I just dropped off Addison. We're back in our own town, in our own space, in our own area. We had a beautiful trip. It was a long drive home, but it was beautiful. I could be in the car all the time. Like, I could be in the car for a full day of travel and not really mind. The only time I don't like being in the car is when I have crabby babies in the back seat and it's a little intense. But we went through a pretty massive storm, and we got to my parents' area. I dropped her off. She really wanted to have a sleepover with the other 2 girls. And now I'm heading home, and I'm going to have another solo night and then go and hang out with those guys tomorrow and pick them up and start our next week. So our trip was 10 out of 10. It was an easy, nice little drive down to the city. We went to Caravan of Dreams right there in East Village. I think it's East Village. I don't know the city like that well. And then we walked around a little bit. It was really just sweet, and everybody was just kind of like youthful and dressed so nicely and just living their life and just walking and existing and just being outside. That's one thing I love about the city, is everyone is walking. There aren't that many people, at least in this area, that were on their cell phones. They were just like actually authentically living, going to restaurants, going to shops. We passed the fruit market on the way. As soon as we got there, we got a little walk-in just because we needed to move our body. We passed a huge, just little fruit stand on the corner, and so of course we stopped. We got grapes and blueberries and munched on some grapes, and then we had our reservation at 2 o'clock. So then we went and had our beautiful lunch. It was so good, you guys. Those pictures, the videos don't do it justice, obviously, but I got the nachos, the bruschetta. Addie got, so my stuff was all raw and just like uncooked, just food from the earth, or raw vegan. Addie got a cooked vegan macaroni and cheese. Those were our appetizers. And then for dinner, I had a burger which came with a soup, and then she had sushi, just avocado and nori basically, and then we had the most delicious raw vegan vanilla cheesecake. It was so good. It was like 11 out of 10. It was surprisingly just so good. Everything I ate was totally vegan and real food from the earth, not cooked. All the nutritional value was in there, but it was still a lot for my body, I'm not gonna lie. I don't eat that complicated of foods. I eat the same thing every single day. I have like fruit for breakfast, a fat salad for lunch, more fruit for dinner, and it makes me feel so good. It's so easy on my body, so easy on my gut. So this food just like made me thirsty and a little just like, I'm a little tired. So, you know, I'm obviously not going to eat like that every day, but we did it. We went down to the city and came back, and I'm like 20 minutes from home, and I'm just going to go let the dogs out and relax with them for the night and just really embrace and enjoy the fact that I'll be home alone for one more night. And although I love my family being home, I love my life with my family and my kids, I do appreciate a good, solid solo evening to myself. So I was also trying to, I didn't really tell her this, but just like almost teaching myself. I never really allowed myself to in my 20s, which Nick and I were talking about yesterday. I just have really good stamina. Like, I don't need to do anything for myself ever. I don't even need to stop for the bathroom on like a 5-hour drive. My stamina is like great. I could just walk and I won't get tired, but someone else would be like, I'm tired, we should stop. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Like, I just don't make space for the things that I need / want. So I'm trying to change that into my 30s and be like, if, you know, I have to pee a little bit, but not a lot. But what if I was one of my kids? If I was like one of my kids, they'd be like, I have to pee, boom, done. I'm stopping. I'm finding you a restroom as soon as possible. You're a priority. And I want to treat myself like that. So this trip was kind of guiding Addison and showing her that I found something from, you know, just like an online community of a really cool restaurant, and I didn't need to go at all. You know, I had to go out of my way to go there and make the plan, but I wanted to do it, so I made the plan, I made the reservation, booked a day to do it, and all that we had to do was show up for the plan. And it's really that easy. And I was telling her this part, I was like, to have a cool life, all you have to do is find what you think is cool and what you enjoy doing. You know, make a list of those things, book them in for days that you have available, and then just show up. Maybe book a reservation, buy a ticket, you know, make a call, push a button in today's day and age, and just show up. All you have to do is show up, because we could have easily been like, it's nice out, let's just stay home and in our town and go to the beach, which would have been totally fun. But we showed up, we did it, we had an experience, drove down, had lunch, came home. That was the experience that we wanted. We had a really good time. So I don't know if I'm going to be vlogging anymore tonight. Just wanted to do a little car chat because we just had such a good time. So I'm back by myself. I'm going to throw on a podcast maybe, or I'm just maybe going to listen to my own thoughts. So hopefully I don't have any boogers, because I know this is an odd angle, but I don't want to accidentally look at my phone when I'm driving. And that's all for me. You guys have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you in the next vlog. I just got home. Bubby was such a good boy and didn't have any accidents, even though I was gone for so many hours. Buddy, you're such a good boy. Buddy boy. Oh, and you're a good girl too. You're a good girl too. Hey, baby. Hey, I'm home. Hey, I am home. I'm out jumping on the trampoline with the setting sun. And I feel like a little kid. I feel like I always wanted a trampoline as a kid. And anytime I went over to a friend's house, that's all I'd want to do, you know? Shout out to all the kids that wanted a trampoline as a kid and didn't get one. So we just used our friends, but our friends never wanted to jump because that's all they did, because they owned one themselves. But anyways, I was sitting in the car all day, and I just felt like, oh my gosh, I need to move my body. I can't just go in the house and stand / sit around. I don't want to clean. The house is clean. I haven't had kids in the house, so the house is like actually just totally clean because I cleaned it before I left. So I'm just out here like a little kid, jumping and living, and it just feels so good.